The semi-finals are here. The round robin is done and dusted is complete. And we have 4 sides who have fought their way into the top 4 of the league ladder, and they will battle it out for a place in the Rabodirect Pro 12 Grand Final. Hello everyone and welcome along to Cornflakes Crib, your home of Rugby Challenge 2 in the Rabodirect Pro 12, where it is semi-final time, and we have the first of 2 here for you today exclusively on Cornflakes Crib. We have Ulster, the top side in the competition, coming up against the only side they have lost to this whole season in the Glasgow Warriors. That is correct. A fantastic record from Ulster, 21 wins and 1 loss, which came way back in round number 1, where Glasgow won 19 points to 17. Ulster then later got revenge in round 16, beating the Glasgow Warriors 10 points to 5, but it was the only blip on their perfect season. They got a massive 103 points from their season. They were 34 points up on their opponents tonight and were 9 points clear of second place as well. Just a phenomenal season from Ulster, and with the talent in their team, you can understand just exactly why that's happened. Well, they'll be summoning back to round number 1 will be Glasgow. They've got a fantastic side, but they've had so many little hiccups throughout the season, just like last week when they went down to Connacht in their final round robin match, 24 points to 14. They ended up finishing 4th by a comfortable margin over the likes of Munster and a few others who were close behind. But this is crunch time now. There's no more chance and no more time for hiccups. The team is relatively back to its best. Fusaro returns. Cassidy has kept his spot in the team at scrum half. Just good performances from him. And we have, of course, the injury to McGeegan, which has resulted in him being out for the rest of the season. He will not be recovered even if Glasgow make the final. So Dunbar has a spot at inside centre. Lamont moves back to outside centre, and it is Maitland Seymour on the wings, with Hogg returning to his spot at fullback. Let's get down to the action straight away. We are ready to go. Players on the ball, and it is Ulster in their red and white home strips who will be kicking off to Glasgow for this first semi-final. We are underway. Glasgow receiving, and it is not even them getting the ball. It is Ferris with a fantastic takedown straight into the middle of all the Glasgow players, who promptly take it off a mid intercept. What an intercept from Marshall. A big bomb up from Jackson. This could be devastating. Oh, Jackson's got it back. How close can he be? No, he's not going over. He has been perfectly stopped from Hogg. What a start to this match. Away goes Williams, giving it to Marshall. He drives through with the help of Henry, keeping it alive for Arfoa. Ulster are on fire here.
Release.
There's a reason why they are the best side in the competition. Back for Pinar. He's dropped it. Vernon's picked it up. And Glasgow have a little reprieve here. Can they secure this ball at this breakdown? They will. And Hunter will go back to Jackson, who will thump it off his left boot way downfield over halfway. Payne makes a mistake. Oh, a massive mistake from Payne. And everyone's diving, but it is in the end out by Henry. Oh, what a passage of play by these 2 teams. Henry's gone into touch, picked it up, had no choice with all the attention on him. Unbelievable start to this match. Both teams, huge starts. Cassidy gets it down from Swinton, looks for Jackson, draws 2 defenders, gives it to Dunbar, goes to Fusaro, and he gets caught up on the back foot, gets driven backwards, and Ulster are all over him, and they turn it over. Back it goes to Pinar's, knocked it on, chipped ahead from Glasgow, and Payne has it at the back. Advantage quickly over. That kick is deemed enough of an advantage. Here's Williams going back to Jackson, who just gets his kick away and missed the tackle. And Hogg claims it at the back, giving it to Seymour, who's got a bit of a one-on-one chance here. But a great tackle, puts into ground, and it is the ball on the 10-metre line here for Glasgow. Swinson gets the pass. Oh, there's advantage here, and an intercept means that they will get to play it. It is offside by Ulster. Marshall, the man who looks guilty. They will see it. No, that was Cave. That was Cave. What's the choice here for Glasgow? It is a shot at goal, which is rather interesting. It is a long way out. This is a massive kick for Jackson. Has he got this much fuel in the tank? He's going to have a shot. It's all about winning. There's no bonus points here. His shot is good. On target. Oh, it has hit the upright. Unbelievable. That is going to be Ulster running it back. And Marshall puts it onto his boot. Thumps it downfield to the 10-metre line before Hogg comes back and picks it up. And he gets met with a good chase from Allen as well. Ulster trying to turn it over, but eventually Glasgow get the support to the ball. Now it is with Jackson, who returns the punt downfield, but Payne is waiting for it. The chase from Lamont is good, but they're keeping it alive here, Ulster. Allen breaking a couple of tackles before Fusaro takes it to ground. Ferris back to Jackson. Oh, it's a real battle out there with the boots. Downfield they go. It's just outside Glasgow's goal line. And Maitland will run it back. Oh, he looked to kick, shaped to kick, but a great tackle from Marshall has slowed him right down. Eventually coming back for Ulster, for Glasgow again, and Jackson again thumps it away. This is a real kicking duel. Oh, mistake at the back from Payne as he runs across. Running from one side to the other, he has put a foot in touch. And this is the break that one of these sides needed. Glasgow have got it, the mistake from Payne. And now it is a line out. Swinton down to Cussiter. Jackson, Dunbar gets the wheels rolling right through the middle. Brilliant run from Dunbar. Finds Lamont. He just about gets smashed into touch. And his throw back in field results in the ball for Ulster. Big shot there coming in on Allen. Still ball back here for Ulster. Oh, Marshall tried to slip through, but a massive shot from Cusack. He puts him to the deck, but it results in a penalty. This match has been amazing. It's a penalty for Ulster. And the battle of the Jacksons, well, it wears on here. With Ulster, the penalty kicking down towards halfway. Who's going to have this magic touch? Are we going to see something in the first half here? Best will throw in. Always giving it away. Good run, good turnover. And Custer goes for a little dab straight through the middle of the line out. But his support had no idea where he was going. And they've lost the ball. Jackson's knocked it on though. Don't worry, because it's back with Glasgow. Advantage, but it's been turned over. That won't go. And we'll go back to the knock on. What an amazing matchup we have in store here. We still have another whole half to go. Swinton's dived on it. We have 38 minutes gone. And we have a set-piece scrum here for Glasgow. Cussiter puts it in. Strauss waits through it at the back. Well, that's a good shove from the forwards. Strauss goes himself, goes short side with Cussiter. But a good chase in defence. Puts him to ground. In Glasgow, as the buzzer for halftime goes, won't be keen on putting this one into touch. Cusack commits the defender. Brilliant run here from the forwards. Out wide they go from Maitland. Maitland's going to run it. He's going to run through Payne. Oh my good word, he's in touch. Could have been try of the season for Glasgow. But Maitland puts a foot in touch right before the try line. Oh, that could have been fantastic from the Scottishman. Well, that's a new word for the day, the Scotsman. Ulster and Glasgow unable to be separated in a half of just massive defence and some beautiful play. The offloads are freakish, but the defence is staunch from both these two sides. Maitland had the best chance to put someone in the lead as he touched the white paint on his way to score. Ulster, though, have owned the stats, 75% of possession and 69% of territory. Ulster, though, surprisingly, through, I guess, wanting to kick a lot, and the rushing defence of Glasgow has caused some problems. 4 handling errors, Glasgow just 1. Line breaks are tied up at 3 apiece. And both sides have made over 20 tackles, 24 for Ulster and 20 for Glasgow. 44 tackles in 40 minutes of play. That is action-packed stuff. It is 0-0 in this first semi-final. And who is going to make the play? Who is going to win the chance to represent themselves at the Rabodirect Pro 12 Grand Final? Will it be Ulster? Will it be Glasgow? 1 versus 4. Stick around for the second half. It's coming right up. One of these teams will be going home tonight. Both sides have had chances to nail a drop goal. Plenty of chance for that, but still only the second half kicking off as Jackson gets us underway. And Cussiter has plucked that from the skies and will promptly lose it in the tackle. And away come Ulster now. Oh, that's a good run from Muller. He's got the ball away in the tackle. And Hogg has, a big chance here. Inside they go for Jackson, looking to link up. That was a great run from Williams. And inside the Glasgow 22 are Ulster already waiting. No one is here who's going to kick this ball away. Eventually Dunbar's got it. He links up with Seymour, who goes around the outside of Best. He kicks infield for Jackson, who's chasing very hard. So's Maitland. Maitland and Bow could be matched up of the decade. And a great pass from Bow, giving it to Pinar, who goes to Jackson.
Release.
And it's a ball on the ground. And look at this from Glasgow, turning it over. Unbelievable stuff. Cussiter goes to Dunbar. Gonna chance his arm with a chop goal. Oh, he's nailed it. He has nailed it, Dunbar. Probably the first time in history has nailed a chop goal from 30 metres out. That is what we spoke of just minutes ago at half-time. Neither team has chanced their arm with drop goals. Of course, Glasgow had a penalty shot hit the post in the first half from Jackson, but now we have 3 points and an intercept from the big man, Williams, at the back, and he gives it to Court. And it's all big men here as Pinar goes to Jackson. He grubber kicks, and that is a nothing play from Jackson. Custer's jumped on that, and it will be all calmed down from Cusack. Going to Jackson, intercepted from Bow. Oh, he's so close to the line, and he's throwing the wild pass over the top of his head. Wow, that could have been something freakish for Ulster. Interception from Bow. Wow, that was big plays. Oh, and penalised now for not straight. Well, that's a tough call there. That was straight. That looked pretty straight to the naked eye, but the ref has instantly said not straight. It will be a scrum or line out for Ulster. This game is just action-packed. A little lull here as they set up the scrum, and Ulster just murder Glasgow. Now Pinar goes to Jackson, who did a silly play just minutes ago, and he's done another one. It's there for Vernon, and Dunbar will resume his kicking prowess as he thumps it downfield towards Payne. He gives it nicely to Cave, who gets smashed from Lamont. Glasgow are fired up here. Understandably so, and they've given the ball straight back. Away they go to Cussiter. Can they find some magic play? Jackson, Seymour will split them in half. Now he grubbers. Oh, that's a nasty shot. That is very nasty. Ulster have taken the man out. Oh, Dunbar's got it back. Looking the wrong way. He goes left and right. Seymour somehow flicked that out, but it's gone to Muller, and now we'll break away through Allen. It's end-to-end stuff here. Back in field they go. Jackson's got the run. Can he get away from Lamont? Oh, he does. He's getting away from Cussiter. This will be the only try for Jackson. What a play from Ulster. They get the opening try and they take the lead. Cussiter didn't have the pace to catch up with Jackson. Lamont made a desperate effort far too early. The step away from the centre just got him, and he fell away in vain. Cussiter couldn't put the magic play on, but boy, it should have been Glasgow scoring down the other end. Instead, it is Ulster claiming the lead with the only try, and they are up 5 points to 3, and the try scorer, if he can catch his breath, will line up the conversion. 15 to go. This is important because a drop goal will not be enough for Glasgow. They need the try now. And pressure is on. Of course, they won't need the kick. They just need a try. They have quarter of an hour. What can they cook up? Both sides have been outstanding tonight as Jackson kicks off again. Not a bad kick either, but it's taken from Bo.
Release.
And that's a good work from him to set that up for his side. Here's Best. He runs it up. Oh, he's been smashed from Cussiter. Who's going to get this ball back? It will be Ulster. A lot of commitment coming in there from Glasgow. As Muller gets smashed as well. Well, Glasgow are really fired up here. Up forward. Here goes a bit of a run. Vernon takes him to ground. And he's turned it over. Vernon with a great play. Lamont's there. He goes away from Ferris. Lamont from the corner. Could he? No, he can't. Dunbar. He's held up. A good tackle. And it looks like Ulster will steal the ball back. And Pinar short passes to Allen, who broke away earlier. Williams giving it to Tuthi, who goes crashing into the tackle. Glasgow. Oh, they're so close to getting this back. It does come back. There's 7 to go. Jackson gets a pass from Lamont. Goes to Maitland. Maitland swinging. He can't get through. Unbelievable run, but super defense on Maitland. Cussiter. Away for Hunter. The big prop giving it to Lamont. Lamont. Yes, he's going to. He gets it down. And Glasgow take a lead back. Lamont gets play of the decade for the Glasgow Warriors. Sean Lamont. His season's been marred by injury, but it was set up by Maitland the play before, and he just sliced in between Payne and Cave, and he got the job done unbelievably well. There was the pass from Hunter, and there was Allen as well involved with Cave. Oh, this is an amazing matchup. Glasgow have taken the lead back. A matchup, a semi-final for the ages. 3 minutes to go. This kick, oh, it's fairly important still, because it means now that Ulster need to score a try to take the lead back again. Oh, this is a fantastic semi-final. As Afoa makes way on the tight head prop for Fitzgerald. Amongst other changes, I would well imagine. One who's not off the field is Jackson, and he will resume this matchup. It is Glasgow by a whisker. Hunter going wide very quickly, very early out to Maitland. Maitland's had a chance already. Can he get another chance? Oh, he does. He's just about out though. The game carries on. Lamont. Oh, he's going to put the pain on with another. A fantastic double from Sean Lamont. And he puts his game beyond doubt as the full-time buzzer rings. Sean Maitland, fantastic play from him. He sets up 2 tries and he has pretty much won this match for Glasgow. Lamont, the finisher, through the hands of Strauss. Fantastic work from the big man. He has done the unthinkable. Maitland around Payne. It was the ankle tap there. Strauss catch and pass mid-tackle, and then for an outside centre. Comfortable on the wing. It's pace enough for the wing. Up against Henry, who playing on the open side. No chance at all. Glasgow are going to the final, and they've just put a big mark on this match. Taking out first place. Who wants to mess with Glasgow now? 17-7 will be the final score. But wow, a matchup for the history books. As the ref calls it as full time, and it is the Glasgow Warriors going to the grand final of the Rabodirect Pro 12. They have taken out first place. That is Ulster. 1 loss all season. That was to Glasgow in round 1, and they have hiccuped to the Scottish side once again in the semi-finals. Who would have called it? Who would have thought it? would have gone down possibly this way. 17-7. Glasgow take place number 1 in the grand final. Who they'll be up against, well, we will cover that soon. But let's just catch our breaths at this amazing matchup. Was so fast-paced. It was so end-to-end. That try from Jackson was about 5 centimetres away from being a try for Glasgow. That's how close things were here. Just a phenomenal matchup. In the end, 17-7. Ulster getting their points through Jackson, who got a try and the conversion. As for Glasgow, Lamont got a double. Of course, one was after full time, so really hardly even counted, but on the scoreboard, in the record books, it will all count. It was closer than the scoreline tells us, really. Jackson was flawless at the boot, getting the 2 conversions, and of course, the drop goal from Dunbar. Well, that got it all started, didn't it? After 0-0 at half-time, we have had 23 points in the second half. What a match. What an outstanding matchup. Glasgow pulled a lot back after half-time with possession almost dead even, but look at territory. They kicked a lot, Glasgow, but so did Ulster for that matter. Have we got kicks here? Yes, we do. 10 and 13. Glasgow took that one out, but that is a lot of kicks for a normal match. Territory was of the utmost importance. Ulster made a few mistakes on kick returns and even kick fields, and as a result, they lost out on territory, 61-39, and, well, was that the catalyst for a Glasgow victory? It was a fantastic match. Huge amount of tackles, 89, 40-49, those 2 stats. And, well, all that's left to do now is to see who the other semi-final winner was and what the grand final for the Rabodirect Pro 12 is going to be. Let's go check it out. It's almost concerning. Let's see what we've got. The fixture is made. The grand final will be played between the Glasgow Warriors and Leinster. That is the final match of the season. Leinster have beaten Ospreys quite comfortably in the end, 39-18 after the Glasgow Warriors, as we just watched, 17-7 over the high-flying Ulster side. So they are both out. Ospreys and Ulster, are both gone, and it will be Glasgow. Looks to be hosting as well Leinster in the final. Now, this matchup is quite interesting because it is also one apiece between Glasgow and Leinster throughout the season. Glasgow won one match 11-0 and Leinster won the other one 17-14, if my memory serves me correctly. That'll be a massive grand final for the Rabodirect Pro 12. Can you believe it? Glasgow defying all the odds here, and yes, it is at Murrayfield. That's going to be huge. Leinster and Glasgow, grand final of the Rabodirect Pro 12. It is 2nd versus 4th, so Glasgow are going to have to go the hard road at beating the top 2 sides in the competition if they want to claim the trophy. But they've made the grand final. They have done it. It was such a close match. It was so exciting, and I cannot wait for yet another match at that level, hopefully, with the Glasgow side up against Leinster. That is our final match of the season. I hope to see you there for that one. It will be a classic, and I thank you all for watching today and hope you have enjoyed the semi-final. Whew. It was exhilarating between Glasgow and Ulster, and I'll see you again soon for the grand final. Until then, thank you all for watching, hope you enjoyed, and take care.